Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Waharakak, Wadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, that great millstone, and men that taught me this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, that's teaching this word, the truth and sincerity. Peace and blessings to the rest of the elect of the house of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. This is going to be quick, man. Lord's will, I pray. You got this guy Willie D from that rap group called the Ghetto Boys from the '90s, right? His channel Willie D Live, and he does basically he's like a YouTube news reporter kind of, and he commentates on certain news and topics and whatever current events, even in entertainment, right? But mostly he focuses on entertainment. He doesn't really focus on politics and world news, so to speak, right? So it says Americans partying and laughing it up, while the rest of the world prepare for Russia/Ukraine's war, right? So this is a guy in the world, a non-believer, your average Jake, your average so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, right? They don't really care for politics and news because it doesn't concern them. And if it doesn't revolve around my life, I really don't. He's one of those Jakes, right? And with Jake, man, everybody got their channels that they watch of people in the world or entertainment and, world star hip hop, whatever the case may be. And it's going to be a hit and miss. Sometimes you're going to get some good content, some sound information, or current events or whatever. And then most of the times it's just bullshit, right? So my point is, you got this group, right, that came back to knowing that they was Israel, calling themselves one of the specific tribes, one of the 12 sons of Jacob, one of the tribes of Israel, right? And they're saying that all we talk about is war and we got to feed the people. But you got this unbeliever that really don't care for current events and news and politics talking about war. Because people are realizing and people are seeing, right, the events that's happening on the planet Earth. People are seeing, before, which still today, there's still a lot of things that distract you from what's going on the earth. But the way YouTube is and the way social media is, every now and then you're going to get a glimpse of what the hell is happening on the earth. There might be somebody that you watch or a channel you watch, just like this guy in particular. Every now and then you're going to get something about reality, right? So what world are y'all living in? Because the world we living in is in a state of war, in a time of war. There's never been a time of peace. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, but I'm like, come on, this guy is an unbeliever. He's like a country bunking, And like I said, he's a hit and miss. Sometimes it's got some sound advice, some good information, good content. The majority of the times it's just some bullshit, right? But he's talking about war and preparing for war. Let's get into the scriptures now. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And this is why all these wars is popping off. The wars and rumors of wars, the charagma, right? the government making your daily living uncomfortable and being more uptight. The lockdowns is happening. More tyranny, more government control is happening because this word is being preached. The word, the elect is being sealed daily. If you didn't notice, like the videos are increasing, the epistles are increasing because the Lord is about to wrap all this up. The talking is about to come to an end. That's why the prophecies is contracting even more as a woman in travail. Let's get this. Matthews 11:16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the market and calling unto their fellows. Right? It says, and saying, we have piped unto you, but ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Right? So the ones that's piping and the ones that's lamenting are the prophets, the servants of the Lord, the seers, the watchmen. They're telling you war is coming. The charagma is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. Great tribulation is coming. Right? Now, you can sit there and, because the people in the world, what they're going to do is they're going to stock up on this, they're going to stock up on that, and they're going to try to get all the protection that they can get. But if the Lord is not with you, if you don't have that thawa, meaning exemption from judgment, if you don't have the seal of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua upon you, none of those things are going to save you. None of those things are going to protect you. None of those things are going to shield you from the judgment of the Lord. Because even though this is going to be human beings, right, killing human beings doing this evil to each other, this is the wrath of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. The Most High is using his sword Esau to bring this wrath upon the world. Because he is building a tab on Esau Edom himself. And he's also judging our people for going astray and being disobedient and unbelievers. So there's a lot of judgment that we're about to come into. And the righteous are going to get judged as well. They're going to be rewarded. There's going to be rewards going both ways. The reward to the righteous and the reward to the wicked. The righteous are going to be rewarded for their belief and their sacrifices, while the wicked is going to be rewarded for their wickedness and their wicked sacrifices. So it says, we have piped unto you, the prophets have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. You didn't get down to this rhythm, man. To the rhythm of the beat, you know? You didn't get jiggy with this shit, Salakia. You didn't get jiggy with this beat, man. You didn't get jiggy with this tune. That's that nigga, Michael Plaxton. I can't get jiggy to this shit. But that's y'all niggas. You can't get down to this beat. So it says, we have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Right? We telling you that surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. You should be angry. You should be mad. Right? Of course, moderately. Not mad to the point that you fucking can't deal with people on a daily basis. Can't deal with your job and your co-workers. Because you still have to live amongst these wolves. You still have to live amongst these unbelievers until the Lord comes and deliver us. But we put our anger onto the Lord. Meaning, Lord, please deliver us from this place. Lord, please judge these people, man. Don't listen to their cries or their prayers. Don't answer their prayers of fortune. It says, for John came neither eating nor drinking, and they said he have a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking. They said, behold, a glutton is in a wine pit, but a friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom is justified in her children. So you talk shit about the men of the Lord, no matter if we talking about war or if we not talking about war. We could be talking about feeding the people and setting up food programs. You still would talk shit about the men of the Lord. Here's a good one. No, let me get this first. Matthew 24:21. For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor even shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. That's prophecy in itself. Why I feel like a 3-day week versus a 7-day week. I feel like Saturday every other third day, every fourth day. It don't feel like a full 5-day week, 7-day week. But because the elect's sake, because the great evils that's about to come on the planet Earth, the Most High is speeding time up. Come on, man. This is for y'all. For you Akim and you Akwaf, man. For you believers. This is why time is speeding up. That's why it seems like it's never enough time in a day. Because the Lord is coming to get us. Last scripture. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 5. It reads, thus saith Yahweh power, right? And evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Right? The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come. The day of trouble is near, and not sounding again of the mountains. Right? It says, O people of Israel, the day of your destruction is dawning. The time has come. The day of our trouble is near. Shouts of anguish will be heard on the mountains, not shouts of joy. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh that smiteth. There's about to be great fucking death, man. Great fury, great wrath. It's gonna be scary, man. And if you ain't building up your faith and you not preparing your mind, body, and spirit for what's about to come, you're going to get caught up. Going to get caught up. That don't mean we ain't going to get shaken up. That don't mean we ain't going to wonder or concern or things of that nature. We're going to go through all those feelings and emotions. But when you are building your foundation on your how about Shem Yahushua, and not trying to copycat people, not faking the funk, not just acting, trying to pretend like to be like your leaders or your elders, right? You ain't faking the fucking funk, right? And you take the time to learn Yahweh Shem Yahushua, learn his ways, and you it says, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh that smiteth. So the world is going to know who's responsible for all this chaos and evil that's about to come upon the planet Earth. But pretty much that's it. I pray and hope that you was edified. I got to wrap it up. I'm going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Wahar Rakakwadash. Till next time I say Shalom.